the legend, the one and only Wheeler Walker Jr., second time on the podcast. Where do we even begin with the most recent news that we posted of you that got people, went viral on our reels, was the FGL Florida Georgia Line exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame. You got kicked out. Did you plan that?
I think people thought it was fucking staged. They fucking booted me. They were sitting there and call the police. I mean, call the police on me pointing out that Florida Georgia Line's a pop band.
Oh man, we wrote articles about that. We wrote articles about that too, and it did well. But
what was the feedback? Were there Florida Georgia Line like fans getting pissed?
No, they don't have fans. Not that I'm aware of.
It's one of the weird.
Someone said they're kind of done.
Seems like that, right? That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, Wheeler Walker Jr. won, Florida Georgia Line 0. I win. Unless you're talking money, then they win.
Yeah.
Well, it's like unbelievable to me they even have a Country Music Hall of Fame exhibit in the first place. Like, what's in it? I don't. Tyler Hubbard's like gold chain and snapback hat, his Axe body spray.
Yeah, they're Air Jordans, and
you were there. What's it?
Oh, I didn't get in.
Oh, you got to like the front door, right? And then
they wouldn't let me in. I wanted to go in. I guess I gotta wear a disguise to get in now, because they probably got my picture, like on the front, like "Do not let this man in." They said I need a permit to protest. Like I'm gonna spend the time to get a fucking permit to protest the fucking Country Music Hall of
Fame. April 15th. Sex, Drugs, and Country Music. You've released 2 of the songs. Honestly, even our female employees love. She's a country music fan. My wife loves it. Wes's wife loves it. Brilliant song.
Thanks, dude. Can I tell you something that's really weird? As I'm getting older and you can see the gray in my beard.
I like it.
I've had, I think now 3 friends as I'm getting older tell me their daughters are Wheeler fans. I don't like it. It freaks me out. It's not made for young women, but I will say that the TikTokness of it, I don't understand TikTok. I never will, but people seem to be having fun with the record. And if their kids or daughters are making dances and videos and having fun, knock yourself out. I mean, I'm getting, 1/1 millionth of a penny every time you do it. So keep doing it.
But what are your TikTok has some good spots at times, but overall there's a lot of bad music, a lot of people covering songs that then the fans think are the song of that person singing it because they don't make it clear it's a cover. A lot of shit like that goes on. Then it goes viral.
Well, first of all, here's my question.
Yeah,
because I'm new. I'm actually. Is this too much insider information that my manager runs my TikTok?
Because I feel like
I think because it's a new rule. I think social media is the fucking devil. So I'm trying to stay off of it. But why am I making a music video? If the music video that I made that cost me money has 800,000 views and a male stripper dancing to it has 16 million views, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what kind of music? What is this a business? Is the music industry just is it over?
China's got some good stuff going on. I feel like with TikTok, they're collecting all the faces and stuff.
Yeah, the fucking Chinese, man, they know what they're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing with, should you maybe just then send your idea out to TikTok and let them create the music video for you? That's
what I'm thinking. I was like, why did I spend money on a fucking music video if some hunky dude with his shirt off is going to get 8 zillion times the fucking views?
Right.
Maybe you should just take
your... Don't get me wrong. The dude was good looking and the dance was good, but it didn't cost me shit.
Are you going to rip your shirt off and start dancing on TikTok? Is that the next step?
Yeah, I gotta find Florida Georgia Line's trainers before I do that.
I wanted to, speaking of them, we have some names here. You don't have to say one word, but first thing that comes to mind for some of these artists, we have a lot of fun at Garth's expense. When you hear Garth Brooks, what's the first thing you think of?
That's a tough one because I rip on him a lot, but the more I I see the new shit. I know it's gonna piss people off because I've ripped on Garth a lot, but the more I go, you know what? At this point, I'll take Garth. You know, when we're talking Florida
right.
Georgia line and Kane Brown and who are the hot new folks?
What do you think of your buddy these days, Sam Hunt? In 2000,
Yeah, I guess Sam Hunt, like, same thing. After all this shit, it's like Garth Brooks sounds pretty fucking good.
yeah. In 2016, actually, I interviewed you, I think, on the phone. And I wrote an article and I titled it, one of my favorite quotes was, "I couldn't finish a Sam Hunt song without puking on my dick." Great line.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Yeah,
line.
I've definitely I've washed my dick since then.
Do you still feel the same way?
Yeah, a few times since then. Yeah, I don't. I've tried to stay like I stopped clicking that shit. I used to love to torture myself listening to this awful shit. I found it inspiring, and now it just makes me fucking sick. You know.
What about Luke Bryan? What's your take on Mr. American Idol now?
Shit.
Blake Shelton.
I mean, what's a good Luke Bryan song?
His first album, like 14 years ago or 12 years ago, wasn't bad.
Brent Cobb wrote one of his songs, right?
Yeah. Tailgate Blues, right?
Yeah.
I think I was like, oh, this is my favorite Luke Bryan song. And then I realized Brent Cobb wrote it.
Oh, I'm sure it's a down home blues tune.
We had some funny questions sent in because we posted it on stories. One good one here.
You asked me another one.
I said Blake Shelton.
Oh, Blake Shelton.
Yeah, fucking. I would call him a sellout, but I think that was his goal all along. But yeah, that's my one word: sellout.
The question, I know you're like this one, was asked, if you had to have a threesome with FGL, Florida Georgia Line, or Dan and Shay, who you going with?
God damn it. What are the guys named in Florida Georgia Line?
Brian and Tyler.
Brian and Tyler.
How about Dan and Tyler? Just split the difference. I'll take one of each.
That's actually fair. I like that.
All right.
But thank you for the question.
Yeah.
You know what? Stapleton doesn't get these questions, does he?
No.
I don't think Stapleton does it. I don't think Stapleton even has ever has he done a podcast? I think he just disappears after he wins all the Grammys and just.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't choose which three-way, Dan and Shay or Florida Georgia Line. I don't think they ask him that on 60 Minutes.
One of our other fan questions was, if you nail a 10 and find out she's a dude, what do you do?
Fucking thank him.
Eric Church.
A 10's a 10.
Yeah,
that's true.
Very true. Eric Church was I don't know if you pay attention to Eric Church in the news, but he canceled the show last week to go to a basketball game to Final Four, Duke and North Carolina. People were pissed. He tried to make it better by doing some free thing coming up. Would you ever cancel a show?
Well, let me first say this. Fuck you, Eric Church, for canceling that fucking show. That was fucking rude of you to cancel a show on your fucking fans. People buy plane tickets, hotel rooms, all that shit. Reimburse them for all that shit. And I know what you're going to ask next, which is, what if Louisville and Kentucky were playing in the Final Four? And the answer is, I'd fucking cancel that shit, and I wouldn't even give fucking refunds. I'd use my fans' money to go to the fucking show. So I guess it was lame of them, but I'd do it even fucking bigger.
And you wouldn't have the makeup show.
I wouldn't do no fucking makeup show. I'd go to the fucking game. But I still think it was lame of them.
That makes sense. Songwriting, though, we mentioned she's a country music fan and Fucked by a Country Boy, two of the singles that you've released on Spotify and streaming platforms before the album comes out. Songwriting process for Wheeler Walker Jr. How do you go about these brilliant songs?
This one, more than most, was like, I wrote this during the pandemic, and I was hearing a lot of like sad pandemic albums, boo hoo hoo, wah 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 wah. Like, shut the fuck up. I wanted to make a party record. So I was like, This thing's gonna fucking end, and when it ends, let's have a fucking. We gotta be ready for the fucking party. Back to the title of the album, "Sex, Drugs, and Country Music." So I was just like, what are some fucking party songs? And you know, hey, here's a novel idea. What if music? Here's the thesis statement to my new record. What if music was fun? How about that? I got that lane to myself apparently because everyone else looks fucking miserable.
You got a song on the record called "Fuck That Guy." Who's that guy?
Here's the guy who got a little too close to the missus. And in fairness, she got a little too close to him. And he was a little bit better looking than I would have liked. So I go in detail about what he's got that I don't got, or what I got that he don't got, etc. But yeah, a lot of dudes feel that. Again, back to the party of just like, fuck that guy. Sing it loud, you know?
Yeah.
So then Tears in My Jizz is a song about happiness. That's a party. That's party jizz, not
That's
sad.
see when I say a party on, you gotta throw some of that country shit in, you know. That's one of the more country ones, you know. That's a classic country tune. You know, we got, you know, Tear in My Beer, a lot of those crying, drinking songs.
He stopped loving her today.
Yeah, I don't know that Tears in My Jizz have been written, so I gotta write it. Not up to me, it comes from above.
Well, coming from above, is Tomorrow God Told Me? Is that the name of the song that's coming out?
It's called God Told Me to Fuck You.
God Told Me to Fuck You. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful ring to it. That one seems like a little more of a heartfelt.
Yeah, there's probably 3 songs that are really heartfelt country songs, so you got to put that on there because I love that stuff. I want to have it on there. And that song was, so I had a buddy growing up who was dating a really religious woman, and she wouldn't have sex before marriage, and he was obviously trying. I do this a lot. I hear, you know, I just write songs, put myself in the first person on songs that are like stories I heard from buddies. Anyway, he was trying to get in her pants, and she was wanted to wait for marriage, and she said, let's just pray on it. And he came back the next day and he said, I did pray on it, and God told me to fuck you. And can I tell you a happy ending to it, by the way? They're married to this day. So it worked. But the second he told me that, so one of these days if I ever make it, I'm going to write that, because that's a country song right there.
It's divine.
Man, I'm excited.
Divine intervention.
Yeah, the video, little teaser.
Yeah, it's a big one. I really try to do my best R. Kelly on this one. R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly video, not his illicit videos.
I was going to say, that's what kind of R. Kelly are we talking about here?
Yeah,
I know you want to get canceled this year, but
yeah, not that way. Yeah, it's like it's this is my I Believe I Can Fly without the pissing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fucking, the
good segue, dude.
Thanks. Will Chamberlain, famously known, they say he slept with 20,000 women, which I assume for you, your number's higher or lower?
Yeah, that's I would say, to use a metaphor, that's fucking halftime.
Pretty impressive. How do you stay Viagra, or you just a natural born sex
coconut
machine?
Coconut water.
Yeah, it's mainly coconut water helps a lot too.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
20,000. Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated. You gotta go to the gym. You go, you know. Do you ever do dick pulls at the gym?
Mm-hmm.
Here and there.
You know, I try to do that on
every other day.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Marry one, fuck one, kill one. Shania, Reba, Dolly. Wheeler Walker Jr.
That's a tough one for me because I don't want to kill any of them. And I'd like to marry all of them, and I'd probably like to fuck all of them, but I'm a married man, so I'm gonna take the fuck out, I'm gonna take the kill out. I'm just gonna marry all 3, Dan and Shay style.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
See, I'm getting soft.
Oh, you're going soft on us, man. I'm a little disappointed.
Speaking of the,
I like how me going soft is not wanting to kill women.
Well, speaking of,
Fair enough.
you mentioned when we talked about Garth earlier with comparing him to some of the new stuff. When you do listen to the new stuff in general, obviously we kind of, for the most part, went past that bro country phase. What does piss off Wheeler these days when
Well, I
you
feel
turn
like
it?
bro country is kind of like COVID. It's kind of like it's over, and then there's some fucking new mutation that kind of comes out. It's like I hear every week it's over. Then where the fuck is this fucking bullshit? There's like some new fucking. I mean, like who's got the biggest song right now? I wouldn't even know. I've stopped looking at the charts. But
I
who's
think-
big?
Cody Johnson,
Well,
actually.
luckily Cody Johnson, I think, is number one right now. That's real country, so we're lucky there. But you listen to like a Dustin Lynch or like a
Morgan Wallen's usually on the top of the charts.
Yeah.
Luke Holmes. Where are you on Luke Holmes?
I hate to say it, but my problem nowadays is we're rating on everything's on like a slide and scale. It's like Luke Combs, unfortunately, Luke Combs sounds like fucking Waylon compared to Sam Hunt. So, I don't dislike the guy. I mean, I just think the bar is so fucking low that it's like, oh man, he's got a guitar player. Well, man, he plays. They actually play their instruments. Yay!
They got a drummer.
Yeah, exactly. No drum machine. Congrats.
Yeah, you mentioned Kane Brown earlier. He actually blocked us on Twitter a few years ago. So every award show when he comes on, we'll just like screenshot that and put that out there. The most recent award show, the Grammys, pretty tough to watch, but at least Stapleton performed. Did you happen to catch any of the Grammys? I mean, the fact that you weren't there, I mean, would you even want to go? Would you even want to go?
Fuck no, I would never go to that fucking shit. I watched a few clips, but I thought it was pretty fucking. I mean, was anything good?
Was it the second worst ratings of all time, Wes? Right?
Yep.
Second worst ratings they've ever had. Shocker.
Oh, congratulations, guys! You did it. Not the worst.
How about this though, for Wheeler, an idea, and I don't know if maybe you did tease. I don't think you said this, but you did the protest, the FGL exhibit, but you have other award shows in country music coming up. I think the CMAs are in like November usually. Is there any thought? I think Sturgill, forgot what year that was when he did it with his Grammy, stood outside the CMA Awards and was an amazing little middle finger. Does Wheeler have anything up his sleeve potentially to kind of
I feel like Sturgill kind of nailed that. So it's kind of like I don't want to.
Yeah.
I feel like that's his thing, so I don't want to rip it off. And I also, unlike him, to me that's too close for comfort. I wouldn't want to get that close to the award show, and I ain't got a Grammy to lay out there either. So I'd love to fuck with him some way. I don't know how to do it.
We should brainstorm.
Yeah. We'll come up.
But the problem is like I was saying before, what if I could sneak my way in? I'd be more miserable. Like who'd be the winner there? I'd have to sit through that fucking shit. So
yeah, we were there for about 30 minutes a few years back and inside had no cell service and then realize how lame it is when you're there. It's like half the seats are empty. It's like all like everybody sit down. It's just we're just like, let's get the hell out of here. It's not.
Yeah. I told you the one I went to was the CMT Awards, and I said that night I'm never going back to an award show again. I think it was a year. I think they have a rule that if you have a top 10, if your album's top 10 on the Billboard country charts, they have to invite you. So against their will, they had to invite me. So I'm like, fuck you, just to prove to you, I'm gonna fucking show up. And I lost that one because I had to sit through that fucking shit. God damn it, it was fuck. Yeah, they definitely had the last up on that. I sat through goddamn. I saw Florida Georgia Line. I saw Dan and Shay. I've never seen so much bad music in my fucking life.
Yeah, it's a production for sure.
Speaking of Sturgill Simpson, do you still think he's a CIA assassin?
No, I'm gonna go back on that now just because I feel like these past few years he would have done something,
Yeah.
I feel like he would have. I think there's too much information out there with all this technology. I feel like he would have been caught by now.
Yeah. Because my thought is he kind of went a little off the radar. I know he's having vocal cord issue, but with this geopolitical landscape right now, problems in Ukraine, maybe he's in Russia trying to assassinate Vladimir Putin. Is that possible?
Well, I wouldn't put it. I mean, let me put it this way: I have no evidence to the contrary.
Fair
If
enough.
I had it, I'd give it to you.
When's the last? What do you got there?
Cough drop. I got a show coming up.
Oh, I thought you were taking Invisalign out.
No, I don't want to wear fucking Invisalign. You see my fucking teeth?
Not because of the beard, no. We're both married men as well, but just if we kind of go back in time and think about traveling and being a single guy, and you're out there, you're a married man now, but beforehand, what was your favorite cities to go to? One, maybe to play in, but two, for the women going crazy for Wheeler. What were some of your favorite cities?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I hate to be a dick, but everywhere I went was a fucking dump. You know, I hate. There's not many cities that I go, man, this place is fucking awesome. I remember, I can tell you places I fucking hated. I fucking hated LA. I fucking hated New York. I hated, but even a lot of the southern cities they were just fucking full of assholes at my shows. Houston was a bunch of fucking assholes. I remember that. The real shitty ones are like, you know, like when you hear the like my people call up, you're playing Manhattan. I'm like, oh cool, Manhattan, Kansas. What? And you show up and there's a town, it's like fucking 14 people. Like, so if I selling out the venues like 6 tickets.
Do you know if you're going to be in Colorado at any point?
I don't know the answer to that. I do know that every time I did play Denver. Can I go back? I'll say I did like the Denver show. I remember that.
Nice.
I remember that moment because it's a big deal. Apparently, I didn't know this. It's artists don't play Colorado that much because it's really hard to figure out. There's nothing near it, so you really got to go out of your way to play. You can't like play Denver and then play.
Yeah.
You got to wait. It takes you 2 days to get anywhere else. So it's a tough place to play. I'd love to, but
yeah,
I did like the Denver show.
Yeah, if you come back, we'll have to get in touch.
Definitely.
You're playing the Ryman soon. What's it like going to play the Ryman? That's the mother church.
That is, and I hate to get emotional on you, but that was always since I was a little kid. My goal was to play the Ryman. Like my goal was to sell out the Ryman, and I fucking did it. You know. So I'm kind of like, is everything going to be downhill from here? You know, I don't know. My goal was actually, I would not sell it out. My goal was to play. And I was like, let's see if we can sell any tickets. And now I got friends calling me up for tickets. I'm like, go to StubHub, dude. You got $1,100. I'll see you at the show.
Pay that markup.
Yeah.
When the time comes to be inducted into the Grand Ole Opry, who do you want to be the person that like announces it?
I'm thinking Will Smith. He seems chill.
Oh yeah, you had a great idea about Will, didn't you? To have him at the, what'd you say, at the award show?
I think I said Will Smith should be at the CMAs, and every artist should make a joke about his wife. So every artist in Nashville gets a fucking slap because they all fucking need one.
Who's first in line for a slap?
God damn, I mean, wait in line. I mean, pretty much everyone on those records behind you.
Who we got here, Wes?
I got
you
Stapleton,
Whiskey Myers and Cody Jinks and Stapleton. I feel like you might like those.
Yeah, you got some good ones, but Dirks could use a good slap.
Dirk signed that, so I keep it up there.
Yeah.
What about George?
Look at this fucking star fucker. No, and I'm not gonna listen. I ain't gonna talk shit about George Strait. I told you I'm done talking shit about Garth. The guys who are good.
I love George Strait, but do you not call yourself the king of country?
Are you saying that? Are you trying to imply that George Strait's more popular than me?
I don't know. I mean, don't people call him the king of country?
Well, they should stop because I'm the king of country.
Have you ever met George? Have you ever sipped a tequila with George? It's on our bucket list.
I have not, but he needs to stop texting me because he keeps texting me for ideas, and I'm about to block that motherfucker.
George in the DMs.
Yeah, he started writing his own shit recently, and he's trying to learn songwriting from me. I was like, dude, I'm fucking busy. I got rehearsal. I got the Ryman sold out. I know you've never sold out a show, dude, but I'm busy, motherfucker.
Would you do some collabs? Like, who would you like to actually like do a collab with?
I'd like to do a collab with someone who you wouldn't expect someone as angry as me, you know, like Killer Mike or like Snoop Dogg or someone like that. You know, some of that old school hip hop, Run DMC, those kind of guys. That's what I want to do.
I thought it was an April Fool. Yeah, I thought it was an April Fool's joke on. It was last Friday. Song came on my release radar on Spotify. I know Snoop Dogg, and then some guy was singing, and I like click on who was singing it, and Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't know how this guy did. Yeah, have you seen this song?
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
that motherfucker. That guy gets everything.
Right.
You know, he's fucking making billionaire babies and getting on Snoop Dogg records.
And apparently, I think Miley said him and his wife, they smoke a bunch of weed and then like play with hummingbirds, if I'm not mistaken, was the story, which makes me think, oh, that's pretty cool. Right? He seems like a kind of a chill guy.
Yeah, I don't know about the hummingbird part, but sure.
How does one play with a hummingbird?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've smoked a lot of weed in my life, and never once have I gone, is there a hummingbird around?
Oh man, ripping through these.
Who in the industry, if anybody, has like come up to you and said like they love your music that we'd like kind of be surprised by? Like, is there anyone, not necessarily country music, could be a hero musically, it could be somebody like a Snoop
Well,
Dogg,
Killer Mike was a big one for me, and he showed up at a show in Atlanta and said he was a big fan. He said that I think he told me he had an uncle who played guitar, and he used to always hate country music because he always used to hate that music, and he loved what I was doing. So I thought that was fucking cool.
That's solid. When your first record, when you were jumping around some bars, is it Jake Owen or who are a few of the people? Was it Miranda? Didn't you have a few of the Nashville like
I thought
people?
Yeah, I was starting to get a little too big for me, and I was playing a showcase or some kind of show, I don't remember, and everyone was telling me all these people I should collab with, all these fucking cool East Nashville indie artists, and I was like, let's just go the opposite way and find the most mainstream motherfuckers I could find. So I had Jake Owen and Maren Morris both.
Maren, okay. Yeah.
And I thought it'd be funny, a nice fuck you, and ended up just being a waste of my fucking.
What's everything your thoughts?
Everything I think is going to be funny turns out to not to be funny.
That's pretty good though. But I know we're not gonna poop on Garth, but he did announce that he's gonna have like a 4-story Garth Center Bar, I think in the old Paradise Park.
Garth Center.
I don't think that's called that. If he's involved with the creative element of this, I'm terrified of what this place is going to look like. Because if you've seen some of his recent album covers, it's pretty. Let's be honest.
You watch his Facebook videos. That guy's.
Oh, nobody posts more of this shit than I. And we know, like the Tom Segura stuff. Like we just posted that meme today of him in his baseball uniforms, because I still don't understand all these. He was such a big star. All these baseball teams used to invite him to spring training, and he would like participate, but he wasn't doing what Jordan did, what he was actually playing.
Yeah, I don't know,
but
I think there's a point where you can get too popular, and you're not allowed. No one's allowed to say no.
Exactly, and I think that's where this thing took off for Segura, where like Garth, like, what's a bottle of whiskey cost? He's like, I don't know, 10 grand. Like, I don't know. Like, he just went into his bubble for so long. But Broadway,
I'm looking forward to that fucking bubble.
If you're in Nashville, I assume, Wheeler, you stay very far away from from Broadway and what it's become. It's like if
Yeah,
you're in Chicago, it's like Navy Pier. It's just bubblegum shrimp company
God,
and all
I
that
hate
type
to
of
say,
shit.
I hate to say it. I was down near Broadway recently, and god damn it, it is really
It's tough, right?
it's Disney World for like wannabe rednecks. They got like it's like it's like instead of
Embroidered
bunny ears,
jeans.
yeah, they got places to buy your fucking cowboy costume. They got like, you know, every shitty artist has their own fucking bar. It really is. It's fucking like, I remember I had a buddy who lived in New York City and he got really pissed because New York City used to be kind of a cool shithole, like he said, and they kind of Disneyfied it. And I feel like Nashville's just turned into fucking mini LA.
Yes. We've said
Yeah.
this on
It's
20
turning into
podcasts.
mini LA without the fucking weather.
And some of the talent.
Yeah, I mean, I think the talent's just as shitty, but fuck, man. These tourists, go the fuck home. If you live in LA, we don't want you here. Get the fuck away. You're ruined. I mean, you gotta have fucking $20 million to buy a fucking house in that. Why is fucking Nashville as expensive as fucking Malibu? It's a 10 million bucks for a fucking dump with a view of Kid Rock's bar. Come on.
Oh, Kid Rock was in my notes. He's been in the news a lot. Have you ever met Kid Rock?
Yeah, I toured with him.
Oh wow, how was that?
It's fun. Like, I mean, I always wanted to play arena, so we had a good time.
We
Did you get some of the bologna backstage?
Bologna. I don't know about the bologna.
bologna sandwich. Oh, Wes, come on, fill him in.
Fill me in, brother.
The last time we saw Kid Rock at the United Center here in Chicago, and we were backstage, there was like a whole spread of like bologna and Wonder Bread and mustard, and it's just like, hey, have at this.
No, I gotta say he fed us really fucking well. I didn't see no fucking. He had a great chef and a lot of good food. I didn't see no bologna in sight.
We were like, this is awesome. I feel like I'm in 8th grade getting lunch again.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna do that from now on.
yeah. Bob's a cool guy and really soft spoken, and then there's that like
Performer
world of him like pissing everybody off is kind of fun. But is there any other artists that you would like to maybe do shows with? We need to talk about collaborating with, but do you see anybody out there that like, ooh, I'd like to?
Well, there's a new guy who he's actually opening for me at the Ryman, who I'm really digging right now. Joshua Ray Walker. You heard him?
We have him on the podcast.
We've had
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good, because he's really good, and I want people to hear him, and that's why I had him open the show. And every day it seems like, when are they going to call me and tell me their order is going to be reversed? You know?
He's got the voice like a.
Yeah,
Amazing.
check out Joshua Ray Walker. He's really good.
He's great. Yeah. Good
Who are
call.
some other artists you think people should check out?
I'm not hearing much new good country. Am I crazy? Who's the guy I heard the other day that was pretty good?
Have you heard of Zach Bryan?
Have I heard of Zach Brown?
Zach Bryan.
I don't know Zach Bryan. Oh, this guy Vincent Neil Emerson is.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Oh, and I love Ian No, is the Kentucky boy that I've always loved. He just put out a new record. He's another guy people should be listening to if they're not already.
Yeah, Kentucky puts out great music.
Oh
right
yeah,
now. It's killing it.
It's crazy. When I grew up and there was no fucking music, all of a sudden there's just nonstop. Everything's fucking Kentucky.
what part of Kentucky were you from?
I'm from like Lexington area.
Okay.
Rough tournament.
Yeah, we just Wes and I were at a buddy's wedding in Louisville at the end of, or did I pronounce that wrong? Louisville. Sorry.
Well, here's a question. Here's a question every Kentuckian has to ask. What is the capital of Kentucky? Louisville or Louisville?
Isn't it Frankfurt?
That's the answer. That's the answer. This guy went to fucking college, huh?
Oh yeah, we both got that DePaul degree.
Yeah, I paid
DePaul, where's that?
Fuck it.
in Chicago. It's a fucking a way too expensive private school that I had no business going to. That I
Can you imagine us two meeting at a Catholic where neither one of us are Catholic?
Yeah.
But
Can I make some guesses here? Your parents paid a lot of money to send you to college, and now you're doing the Whiskey Riff podcast.
No,
There's
I had
gotta
no
be
money. I had no money growing
the
up.
the United States government backed my education.
Yeah.
Either
same.
way, can I say there's probably some calls of what the fuck, guys, get your shit together.
There's a lot of that for me.
Okay, that's my point. Yeah.
Oh,
They don't
we're-
even know
now-
what we do.
we have like 9 full-time employees, and we have like part-time up to 15, 16 people. I think my parents still to this day don't know what we do. They're just like, what do you do?
Yeah, I would keep it that way.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, right? Just make it seem like there's no money.
Are Wheeler Walker Jr.'s parents proud of the superstar that he became?
Long story short, no.
No.
What do you think?
I mean,
Did you hear "Fucked by a Country Boy"?
Oh yeah, I listen to it all the
I
time. I
did.
just listen to it coming back from the
Yeah.
gym.
Does that sound like a song to make your mama proud? I love my mama, but
That's my
that's not what she was hoping for.
But that's my favorite thing to do. Like I love to put on a little Wheeler Walker when I'm having a drink and cooking. And then I wait to see how long before my wife, because you can play music and sometimes people aren't paying attention. It just kind of goes and goes and goes. But you're one of those that it gets people's attention. And I love that.
Yeah,
about your
that's
music.
kind of the point of my music is it's not like there's no world where my music is background music.
No, and
It
What I-
perks your ears up. Yeah.
you sing the way like normal men, as you would say, who pound pussy would talk, right? Wheeler
What
Walker.
a novel fucking idea. Why do I have that lane to myself? You know? Man, you sing like normal people talk. Wow, man, what a fucking great invention. Man, I'm such a fucking genius.
Oh man.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah, hey
that's all mine
guys,
knows.
what I'm trying to say is it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I'm not that fucking smart. What I'm doing is not that hard. Pick up a guitar, sing what you want to sing. Don't sign to a label. Do what I do. Put the shit out yourself. Own your shit. Don't sign with some big fucking corporation that's gonna tell you what to fucking do. Stay the fuck off social media. Stay the fuck away from any fucking app that's gonna be fucking tracking your every move. Don't get a fucking Alexa that's gonna be listening to you and telling you what to do. Don't listen to fucking nobody. Do what the fuck you want to do. There's my speech to end it.
That's beautiful, and we're gonna clip that baby for an Instagram reel right there.
But I'm serious, man. I'm so fucking sick of it. This whole fucking world's gone fucking goddamn crazy.
Oh man,
I watched a fucking I thought it was sad that Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters died. So I watched a video on YouTube. No, my fucking YouTube feed's just fucking Foo Fighters all the fucking time. I just wanted to watch a fucking video, dude. Get off my fucking ass. Stop, chill the fuck out. I'll see a video that I want to watch. I don't click it because they're gonna bug me for fucking 10 years. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, because I bought toilet paper. Don't mean you gotta bug me. Hey, I get an email. Could be time for you to get toilet paper. What, you look at my fucking asshole? Leave me the fuck alone. Everyone needs to leave me the fuck alone. Zuckerberg, Bezos, leave me the fuck alone.
nothing is creepier than the Facebook ads.
If I need toilet paper, I know how to fucking get it.
Well, nothing's creepier than the Facebook ads, right?
I'm done with it.
I kid you not, like my wife would mention like, oh, I want to buy a fountain for the backyard, some shit like just completely random, something I've never looked up in my life. Says it to me in the kitchen, not on the phone. Like phones are just. I open Facebook and there's an ad for Home Depot for like some wooden wine
that
barrel
shit ain't
fountain.
right.
Come on, man.
How is
Come
that
on.
not against the law? Stop listening to us.
Just listen
If
to our
I-
music.
Yeah, there's hey government. Yeah, if you're listening to me, get
They
on
are.
TikTok and fucking make a video. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop it. I'm over it. Just like click on a fucking news story with your clickbait about Will Smith. I don't want to see Fresh Prince clips for fucking 10 years. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh man.
I want to see the fucking slap. I don't want to see everything he ever did. I don't want to watch his fucking music videos.
Man, I wish so bad Chris Rock would have just laid him out.
Yeah, I bet he would have gotten shit for it though, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like if
I don't know how he didn't.
if The Rock was hosting, like Will Smith wouldn't have done that, right?
Fuck no.
Yeah. That's kind of what pisses me
God.
off too.
Yeah, I think we should do a redo and let's have the Rock tell that joke and see what the fuck happens.
Right. It's just not gonna go the same way.
It's kind of like when Kanye West came on stage when Taylor Swift won that award, and it's like if somebody else won, you wouldn't have came on stage, you know.
Yeah.
Like something like really easy to pick on Taylor Swift.
Yeah, if some dude who knows jujitsu had won, I don't think he would have grabbed.
But Wheeler, before we ended here, the album next Friday, depending on when we publish it, but the 15th, April 15th. Anything you want to say to your fans? But go ahead. The album.
I just want to say you're expecting greatness and you'll receive it. I want to say to my fans, I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. People are having fun with the singles. If you think you're having fun with these singles, wait till you hear the whole fucking album. Can't wait to everyone to hear the full fucking album. I put everything I got into it, and I think you're gonna love it. And I think the people who hate it are gonna hate it even more, which makes me happy too.
I love that.
So just have fun with it. April 15th, it'll be out, and everyone listen and fucking. What kind of listenership you get on this podcast?
We get good listenership, and then, but more so, even your articles, our traffic.
So I'm helping. I'm helping you.
Oh yeah,
of course,
mutual.
and hopefully we can help you quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
I don't
get
know.
the shit out.
Hey, wait a second. Your Instagram, because you kind of came out of retirement, right? Your Instagram kind of came back fresh.
Yeah.
When our your team was cool, and yourself, we posted that.
We
FGL.
premiered a music video too for you.
Oh yeah, we did that. But the FGL Florida or the Hall of Fame exhibit, we posted that on Reels. It went viral, and I think we got you like 7, 8, 9, 10,000 followers.
Oh yeah. Did you get my Venmo?
Yeah, we got it.
Hey, cool.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome, dude. Well,
All right, buddy.
I sent you about $4 million, I think, to pay you back for it. Well, I appreciate it, dudes. You guys are awesome. Keep spreading the word about good music, and me especially.
Absolutely.
And get that traffic up there. Listen to the new record. Eat some pussy. That's all I got to say.
The best ending of any podcast ever. Wheeler, thank you, sir. The legend.
Thank you, guys. See you soon.
All right, see you.